everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name's Nikki and here I am back at it again with another video. So on today's video we're going to be talking all about how to get those brand deals, because on my last couple of videos I've been talking about how I became a content creator, how I started my journey, tips and tricks to help you start yours, how to avoid getting scammed when you're trying to kind of get into the business, and how to value and know your worth as a small creator in this industry. This is going to come from the perspective of me, a small creator. Also because I do influencer outreach for 2 companies. Okay, there's like a thing floating in the air that just caught my attention. So today we'll be talking about how to even find brands you want to work with, how to reach out to them, how to contact them, how to make emails, make a media kit to add to your email, and send it out so that you can start building up a portfolio and line of work. I was going to do this all in one video, but I decided it's just too much information. So the second half of the video, which will come either sometime during the week or again next Sunday, like this one is all about how to request payment, because you should always be getting paid or getting gifts. Like you should, I'll put this on my last video about knowing your worth, and if you haven't watched that yet, you must watch that if you are a new or small creator. How to request getting paid, how much you should expect to be getting paid, and how to determine how much you should be getting paid when a brand reaches out to you or you reach out to a brand and they do have a budget for the collaboration. I'm going to be looking at my phone a lot. I have it written down here all on my phone. Why don't we just get started? So first off, you don't need tons of followers to get brand deals. You don't need tons of followers to get paid and gifted opportunities, because nano and micro influencers are super important. Instead of getting one influencer that has 1 million followers, they sometimes reach out to 10 to 20 influencers to do the exact same thing, but they don't have to pay as much and they get to reach all of those 10 to 20 audiences that each influencer has, which is so much better. They're putting out information to their 1 million followers, but we're putting out information to 5,000 people, and there's a better chance that more of them are going to see it, are going to engage, because they feel more connected to us as small influencers and small creators, which is why you shouldn't necessarily always worry about your follower numbers, but worry about your engagement with your current audience, because they're the ones that will help you get to this point and show brands that engagement is so important on your account. My first paid collab was with Aerie. I was supposed to work with them the entire year, but I ended up only doing the semester because I studied abroad the second half of my school year. I could get the products each month and I got paid at the end of the semester for all of my work that I did with the company. And I talk a little bit about this in my first video, which you can go back and watch, about how I became a content creator in my journey. Search brands that you want to work with from small to large following numbers and like levels, I guess tiers, because you never know. There's no problem just reaching out, and if they say no, they say no, but if they say yes, that's great. Go through your socials, go through friends' socials, look at creators that have a similar following number than you and see like who they're working with. See if there's any companies that they're working with that you would also see yourself working with. Go and find the contacts of that company. I'm saying many companies work with influencers, so don't be afraid to ask. The worst thing they can say is no. So you're making this list, add them all to a spreadsheet so that you keep this all in order. What I do is I separate them by kind of type of company. So I separate them by fashion, by lifestyle brands, by travel brands, by food brands, and by fitness and wellness brands. So what you'll do with this list is you'll start looking for contacts. My rule of thumb is to not reach out through DM unless you're looking for a contact, but still, like, I always go for email because it seems more professional. But the way that you can find contacts is there's a little email button on Instagram when you are on your phone. So you can click on the email section and it'll tell you what that company's email is, and sometimes it sends it to collabs, sometimes it does partnerships, that kind of thing, but sometimes it's just their customer service. That person will usually be able to redirect you to whoever deals with partnerships and collabs for influencers. If there's no contact at all, go to their website and you can scroll down to contact us, and a lot of times they have things for collabs, influencers, that kind of jam. So look out for that. And then also, again, like I said, you could DM them, but that's not usually what I do. Okay, next up to your email tablet. The things that need to be in your email is your name, obviously, what kind of creator you are, why you want to work with this brand, 3 to 5 items that you love on their website to personalize the email so that the brand knows that you're not just like sending out all these random emails to brands you want to work with because you just want to be an influencer. Show that you have a genuine interest in them. Tell what kind of collab that you want to make. Do you want to make an Instagram post, a story, a TikTok, a YouTube video, a blog post, Pinterest pins, whatever it is that you do. And then also tell how it benefits the brand and yourself so that it's obviously a mutually beneficial partnership. Your contact info and your media kit. So that's a lot of stuff, but you need to put that all in your email. So then you will end up attaching your media kit. A media kit is something that has a lot of things in it. I got so many questions on this, so I wanted to just make a video about it. I find these through Canva, so that's how you can make a template. I'll put canva.com down in the description box so that you can go check it out for yourself. But with Canva, there's all these different templates for different things you can create. Your media kit, it's more personal. Do brand colors that match you, that match your aesthetic, your vibe. Mine is always like white, gray, tan, pastels and neutrals kind of colors, like pink and blue, cotton candy colors. That's kind of my vibe because that's the clothes I wear, that's the brand, that's the kind of view that you get when you look at my content on Instagram and things like that. So make it personalized to you. So you'll have your name and about me section, who you are, how long you've been your creator for, what kind of niche are you in, are you lifestyle, travel, food, fitness, whatever, why you love being a creator, and just some personal things about you that make them feel more connected to you, not just like another person just reaching out to work with them. Your social handles, photos of you. Some companies, you'll have some companies that you've already collabed with. Demographics of your audience, which you can find in your insights. Share like how many men to female follow you, what the age ranges that follow you. On Fower, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Fower, if you have an account through Fower, which is an influencer platform, it tells you exactly like your engagement rate and how many of your people are single versus married, like their ethnicity, things like that. So it's like detailed down to exactly kind of who you are as a creator and who's following you, which is great for a company. Think about that. When reaching out to brands too, is do your demographics fit? So you want to have your engagement rate too, which you can also get on Fower, but you can also, I think if you Google like engagement, social media engagement, you can find what your engagement is just by typing in the handle that you have. And it'll tell you like your percentage and you can put that in. But again, Fower tells you too how much engagement you have. And by the way, if you're not sure what engagement is, it's like how many comments, likes, shares, saves, just engagement that your reach that you have with your audience on all your platforms. And this is super important for companies because it tells them if you are working with them, it tells you if you have a legitimate audience, because you don't want to have any fake followers, no fake likes. You don't want to be buying all this engagement because that's sketchy as heck and no company's going to work with you. I promise we actually look at that. What services you have to offer. Do you want to post, do you want to do giveaways? Do you want to do IG stories, IG lives, IG videos, IGTV is actually what I meant to say. Do you want to do TikToks, Pinterest, blogs? What is it that you do? Share with them what it is so that they can understand like what exactly you have to offer to bring to the table. And finally, your insights. So your insights are what you can find through also, your insights are also what comes from having a business or a pro or a professional account, whatever. It tells you how many likes, shares, comments, saves, your top photos, the kind of best comment that you create. This is super important because it shows brands, again, if your numbers are legitimate, and they might ask for them. If they say that they would love to work with you or that they're interested in discussing collaboration, ask them if they have a budget for this. If they have a budget for collaboration for influencers, because if they do, you need to be getting paid. So follow up with them in a week if they haven't responded back to you so that you can be back on their minds again. Engage with their content. My final note's going to be, if a brand reaches out to you, what do you do? So if a brand reaches out to you, you thank them, and if you look at their account, see if it's something that aligns with you. Don't take every single deal that comes your way, because I talked about this in my previous videos, but you want to be authentic to your audience. You want your audience to trust you, and they're not going to do that if you're working with random brands that don't make sense. Request if they have a budget. So send your media kit to them. thank them for reaching out to you, send them your media kit, and then request if they have a budget. If they do, send them your rates. If they don't, that's up for negotiation, which is something we can talk about next week. Negotiation, budgets, all that jazz will be on the next video because it's its own topic in itself. I hope that that was super helpful for you guys. This little discussion about media kits, brand deals, and emails that can help you get started. So get on making your lists, get on making your contact lists, on getting your emails together, your media kits together, get on all of that. So thank you so much for being here for this video. Don't forget to watch my other videos about all my social media stuff for how I started being a content creator, tips and tricks that helped me get there and help you get there too, and how to know your worth as a small or large creator and why you deserve to get paid for the work that you're putting in. You're free to look at my other socials, my platforms that I get kind of all the love and feedback from to make these videos is Instagram and TikTok and Pinterest. Those are my main platforms at the moment, along with YouTube, because those are just, I like to kind of put all my socials together so that all the platforms are intermingling and my audiences just get to kind of overlap. That's what I find best for growth. And yeah, I'll link them all below so that you can follow along for the ride. If you have any questions about today's video or any questions ever at all, just let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, save, whatever it is that all the other YouTubers say, because I'm still not one of those yet. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.